Okay, first we will need to create a user-defined field because we don't have make model tag number in work order form by default out of the box. So go to user-defined fields and then I think I already create a tag number in incident, which is work order. So it's already there. So what I need to do is I already created for any of the UDFs that you don't have, come here and create it in user defined field. You can just copy paste whatever you see here. Remember, when you input your column name, you don't need to input the UDF. You just need to input a tag number. The system will automatically add the UDF dash by default once you save it. All right, so table should be incident if we want to add this field to work order. And then this one is a free prefix. We don't need to change. We need to put in our tag number, our column name, and then our label, and then the type. If you are not sure what's the type is, you can always make it like string 100 or string 50 to make sure that it's big enough to collect all of the data we need. Okay, so once we have this UDF created, publish it. Once it's published, we will go to work order itself. Well, I already have one. We will go to work order itself, go to design form, and pull this UDF into our UI. So it's called tag, no, not here, here. This is the tag number I created. You can see it's UDF tag number. So I will put it here and remove this equipment tag and I will remove this field. Reason why we don't use this field, because this field I believe it's created from uh, from the form table. You click the add button and then you just directly add a field. This is okay if you just want some field to sit in there for some related data. But if you want this field to really show some information and hold it in the work order so other people can see it, we don't create field there. We create field using user defined field because we want to show it and we want to store that information in our database. So we're going to use this user UDF tag number. I'm not going to remove it. I just going to hide this equipment tag in case you're going to use it in the future, and then put my tag number in front of series number. And for this line, I want to remove this line and remove this line to make my contract and equipment section a little bit more, a little bit prettier, and then save and publish. Okay, I save it and now I'm going to publish the change. Okay, the change has been published. So the next thing for me is first on the equipment line item, equipment line ID level, I will need to make the change to have the join table and the join field name. The reason why is we want to join this table to grab information from this table, for example, tag number, make, model, some other information like that. We want to grab that information from this table. So this is our join table. And the join field name is we want to make, we want to equal this field equipment line ID from our incident table equals to the line ID in the company equipment table. This is a little bit complex because that's a SQL uh, join. That's the SQL join. And if you don't understand it, that's okay. You just need to remember, okay, here we need to pick up a table and the join field name. And then once this is done, we will need to check if this auto post back is selected or not. It's up to you. It's not mandatory. If you want to see the change before you click save button, you can check this little box. If you don't care, you want it to populate after you save all your changes, then you can uncheck it. Okay, and the next thing is we go to our tag number. This is the tag number we have, and we are going to have the dependent field and default value set up. So the dependent field will be equipment line ID because we are dependent on this field to get some number. And the default value is tag number from that table, company equipment. And once this two is done, it's up to you to check this little box for read only on add or read only on modify. Because if you don't want your user to change the tag number, then check it. If you somehow want them to change it on work order level, because it will not impact your equipment in the backend. So if you want them to change this tag number equipment level work order level, for example, put some notes on the tag number, you can leave it open. But for me, I want to make it read only so that it's just a informational field for me. If that's the case, I will do this change. And then the only change I do on this UDF is I have this two dependent field and default value setup. Once that's done, I save and publish. Okay, it's all done. So let's go to our test work order and then let's do a change. For example, here I change my serious number from something. Let's say for this one 43313 and the tag number is EF-3. So I change this and you can see the tag number change to EF-3 automatically. And I click save. And you can see here the serious number is this and the tag number is EF3.